So hello and welcome to the post-lunch session presented by the IDFC First Bank. And the update from the call is early lunch has been taken. It has been persistent rain right from the morning ever since the time Devashish has given you that weather update at 8:30. He said that 9 a.m. rain will arrive and it hasn't stopped raining. Whenever it has stopped raining and whenever the groundsman thought of removing the cover and doing the work at the pitch, then rain arrives. So it has been sort of so far the day has been a hide and seek between sun and clouds, and this has been very frustrating for the Indian camp in particular, who have been in dominating position in this test match so far. But again, you cannot do anything about the weather. We told you that before the start of the match, when I gave the weather report, when Debashish gave it in Bangla, then 4 out of the 5 days there is a forecast of rain. Today again, the forecast suggested that after 12, which is like 20 minutes from now local time, there won't be rain. But again, you cannot say anything. You cannot predict rain in this part of the world, especially in the coastal areas of Sri Lanka. But Devashish, this will frustrate the Indian game. We saw head coach Gautam Gambhir and Sudhanshu Kotak going out talking to the national curator, but he was seen having a laugh as well. But internally, the team will be worried.
Yeah, absolutely. And it will frustrate the team, Indian team, more than the Sri Lanka. Because with 288, the last thing you want to happen is to see lot of, we already saw 17 overs being lost on day one. And the morning session is wasted. It's all gone. Now it will depend how fast, as we speak, the sun is out. The rain has completely stopped. Hopefully, early lunch has already been taken. Hopefully, we'll have a resumption of play as soon as possible. But it does take time. However, it does take time for those ground staff to bring out the covers and then get it back. And because there have been a lot of water logging on the covers. So what they do, normally what they do, as they remove the covers, they again throw the water away and then again they put it back. So I think it does take time, and that was the reason that our post-lunch session, if you remember, as lunch was taken, that plenty of time was wasted. So again, and this is not going to make the Indian team happy, given that it's so much rain around, and tomorrow also there is a forecast of showers.
Exactly, and this is where the critical part is. Weather is in nobody's hands, and but this is frustrating for Team India, who are in a commanding position. And if this test comes to a draw, if this test is drawn between the two teams, then it will be Indian team who will be affected by the result. Because if you look at the points table, the WTC points table, it's India who can still qualify for the WTC final. Yes, the road ahead is tough, but the determination, the focus that this team has, they can still go and qualify for the WTC final. But for that, the rain has to stop, the play has to start, which hasn't been the case so far in the day. One session is already washed out. Early lunch has been taken. Already a lot of overs have been lost. Now the Indian team would be hoping that whenever that play resumes, they come out to bat and bat in a quick manner. Like they know that the forecast is not good for the upcoming days as well. So that Devashish, I think now the approach will change. 50 yesterday,
Exactly.
KL Rahul was batting at a strike rate of less than 50. Yes, it was the first day and only 1.5 hours of play was lost yesterday. But today, because one session has been already washed out and forecast is there of upcoming days as well, there will be rain. The team's approach will change. You will see Devdutt Padikkal of his Rishabh Pant going out in more aggressive manner, taking the
But,
attack in more.
but Vaibhav, in doing so, you don't want to be
give away.
bundled out for 350 or 400. I mean, obviously, ideally, 288, I still feel Indians to dictate terms in this match, they need at least 500 on them. That's the minimum. Means bare necessity is to post 500 so as to give the bowlers that cushion, so that Shubman Gill can keep closing fielders, attacking fielders all time. So I think obviously it will be a mixed, steady approach. With Rishabh Pant there, you can expect some fireworks, and with Devdutt Padikkal, Juvel, Ravindra Jadeja, KL Rahul is also available to bat.
Yeah, KL Rahul is available to bat. There is enough depth in the quality. There's just बारिश है अभी भी. Yes, yes, there is. There
भाई
was
साहब
rain.
धूप भी निकल गया है.
Now it's has stopped raining. We'll just switch the camera. We'll just see. It has stopped raining, but as you can see, the sun is just above our heads. But there you can see there are dark clouds, and this has been the case since morning only. That whenever there is the sun comes out, then there is a cloud cover immediately, and then uh, you have delay, and that's why the play hasn't started since morning. And this is frustrating. This is frustrating not just for the teams but for the fans as well. Yesterday the grass bank, the only grass bank that is allocated to the fans for the free watching of the game. Uh, Even after the rain, they were there for to witness the India Sri Lanka first day. But it is a frustrating day for everyone involved. But Devashish, I am sure the when the game was off, the whole of the Indian team must be having their phones and TV screens on and having a close
But
on.
home song, bhai bab.
No, no, it's not sorry.
Yes,
Not phone.
yes, yes.
But having must be taking updates
Everyone will be glued in front of the TV sets.
because of what happened in Darwin. Yes,
Yes.
Bangladesh have won by 9 wickets. A historic day, a landmark day for the Bangladesh cricket. And the Indian team was also looking forward to this game, to the outcome, and they wanted Australia to lose for obvious reasons. See, if you look at the WTC points table before this game, Australia were at the top of the points table, having lost only one game out of their 9 games. So Australia still is in a very good position, but now what this loss has done, this defeat has given India better chance of qualifying for the WTC final, and this is a very good news for. And they would be rooting for Bangladesh to win in Makkah as well.
I don't think so. Obviously, yes, they will be happy for their own reason, but not rooting for Bangladesh. And obviously, you know for obvious reasons. If you ask
For cricketing reasons, they would be hoping that Australia,
for
yeah.
cricketing reasons, yes,
Yes.
but they won't be rooting for Bangladesh. Means obviously, how can you expect? All right, ठीक है, जीत गया.
But this is where WTC points table, every test, whatever test matches are going on, be it India, Sri Lanka, Australia, Bangladesh, then you have a Pakistan England test series also coming up. These every test carries significance. Obviously, one-off test versus Afghanistan wasn't a part of WTC points table, but every test from here on becomes important for all the teams who are eyeing that final spot, which will be played at the Oval next year. But from an Indian perspective, it's a good news. But now what they would be hoping is that the play starts as soon as possible, because if this test ends in a tie match, it's a drawn affair, then Indian team's happiness would be vanished. Although the result has gone in the way they wanted in Australia, in Darwin, but if this game has no outcome, then I think Sri Lanka will be pleased, because it doesn't seem like their bowlers are there to take wicket. They are bowling defensive length or only attacking ball. That Prabhat Jasuria bowled, he got the wicket of Shubman Gill. But apart from that, they have been attacked too defensive.
Yes, Bhagwan, he was spot on. Obviously, Sri Lankan fast the bowlers. I would say the entire bowling unit, not just Prabhat Jasuria, even Lairu Kumara, or for that matter, Ashita Fernando. Obviously, he is the premier bowler, but he has not sort of troubled the Indian batters. And that is where, and obviously, it has not taken serious turn. There will be turn on offer. Odd ball is turning a bit, but there now, as we speak, the sun is just morning bright.
The sun is beating down on our heads, and we hope that remains the case. Even the Indian team would be hoping. Early lunch has been taken. So yes, around 11:40, if I'm not wrong, the lunch was taken.
12:20 the match, the play will resume. 12:20 the play will resume. So maybe we saw yesterday on day one, the match went on till the day's play went on till 6 p.m. We might just see a repeat of yesterday. We might also so as to make up. So the latest update that we have, I am thinking that it's 12:20 or 12:17.
We will have to wait for an official update, but it should be somewhere between 12:15 to 12:20, because that will give the groundsman also enough time to prepare the ground. Even just when we thought that when the last time sun was out and it was burning our skins as well, it was that hot. Then the stumps were again placed at the center wicket, but then again a strong shower came in, and then the stumps were removed and the
Hopefully,
covers were on.
hopefully there is no rain, Vaibhav, because I have in the weather report, I said that there will be two spells of shower, one at 8 a.m. and one at 9 a.m. But then obviously, I'm still sticking to that 9 a.m. showers continue. But don't. But let's hope that there is no more forecast of any showers, because then I will be proven wrong.
And again, we have been proven wrong in NCC as well because that is where I have said this on numerous occasions. In Sri Lanka, in coastal areas, you can never take weather into account. You cannot predict weather here in this part of the country, and that's why we are always saying it is likely to rain. There is likely to be showers because weather is nobody's hand. Doesn't matter how much forecast you do. Even we went to the meteorological department, they said there will be rain at the NCC, but that was not the case. But here, the latest forecast what we saw was after 12 there will be no rain. It's still 10 minutes to go to 12, but sun is already out. And now everybody would be hoping the action begins at the center and Indian batters come out and start the way. It will be important how they start. At the first hour will be very crucial because Devashish, there will be moisture. There will be some sort of moisture underneath the surface and that could benefit.
Do you think Vaibhav Sri Lanka might just take that new ball because 7 overs due? 73 overs?
They are likely because see, if there is moisture and there is a breeze factor as well
But
here.
then runs will also be
Obviously, yes. So,
quickly.
see, it's a very thin line between. It comes down to your selection, what you are going to do. Dhananjay De Silva, what he is going to opt within obviously in consultation with Gary Custon, who's the head coach. I think it will be very crucial. See, this is where it's a double-edged sword. You take the new ball. There is a breeze, strong breeze going on. Moisture will be there on the wicket, so you can make the fast bowlers will come into play. But at the same time, the hard new ball, it will be easy for the batters to sort. Obviously, the outfield is not going to be lightning quick because of the rain, as it was the case post lunch yesterday as well. But run scoring might become easy. So, Devashish, if you are in the Sri Lankan game, what would you do? Would you take the new ball or would you?
I would delay the new ball. Just for the fact that softer ball, scoring will be difficult, ball will stop and come. So, but with the new ball, yes, you might have some breeze, but are the Sri Lankan fast bowlers have they looked menacing in the first innings so far? That might just be influencing Dhananjay De Silva to take the new ball or not. Whether the Sri Lankan fast bowlers can make inroads with that second new ball.
And I think they looked pretty ordinary with the new ball yesterday when they bowled the Asita Fernando Lairu Kumara pair. In fact, Asita's best spell came with a relatively old ball when he was getting a hint of reverse swing, and this is where on abrasive wickets the outfield is also not lush green and not too quick. Then you get a bit of reverse swing, and that's what Sri Lankan pacers will be targeting. That let's use the reverse swing factor here. Let's not take the new ball as Devashish has also said, because if they take the hard new ball, run scoring might be easy, and that's where you don't want to give a lot of runs in the first hour or
Yes.
you want to control the things, and that's what Sri Lankans will be hoping. But at the same time, Devashish's first hour of play, would India be cautious with their approach?
Yes,
Just for the one.
They should. First hour, obviously you have
We
the
watched
match
him.
you have the match in your hand. All you need to do is to score big in the first half. That's the basic thing. Obviously, the priority will be to get that score beyond 350, 400, take it by one at a time. Obviously, this partnership is flourishing between Rishabh Pant and Devdutt Padikkal. Rishabh Pant, once again, he can change the course of the match in one session. So why hurry? Stay in the middle, spend your time, get used to, and then everyone knows what Rishabh Pant, the batter, can do.
And as we speak again, the sun has gone and the dark clouds are once again come in, and this has been the case. This has been the case since the morning, ever since we woke up again. See, as we speak, sun is again out. So this will go, but weather forecast is good. From now, the weather forecast looks good, and if going by the weather forecast, if it stays the same, then we are going to get uninterrupted play. That's what the weather is saying, that there will be no rain. If there is no rain, then there will be uninterrupted play from post lunch to the end of day, which will extend to 6:10 as it was the case yesterday as well. So yes, this was it for now. We'll obviously keep an eye on the weather when the play resumes, we'll keep you updated on our social suit. Keep following Rep Sports. We are providing all the updates from ground zero here in Galle. And yes, there is because Bangladesh won, so we have got an Habibullah Bashir exclusive interview as well. Nobody has it. No former Bangladeshi player has spoken till now to any media. It's on Rev Sports. Do watch it. And for all the coverage related, not just to cricket, but all the other sports, keep following Rev Sports. And it's goodbye for now.